Well, it's morning and the kettle's on. Get that coffee inside me, wake me up and have a look at where we might ride today. I think we'll be going in that direction. Definitely morning. Not the worst as far as the weather goes. Hasn't been the best of nights. It's been windy. It was wet at some point. The tarp blew down a little bit. I got some sleep. Not the best night's sleep I've had camping, but I got some sleep. But most importantly now, I'm up, I'm awake, I'm warm, and the kettle's on. That is the most important thing of the day. Get that coffee inside me, wake me up and have a look at where we might ride today. I think we'll be going in that direction. Somewhere, I believe that is Woolacombe down there, Woolacombe in the moor. Well, it's down there somewhere anyway. And as you can see, Dartmoor just goes on for miles and miles and miles. So plenty to explore today if the weather holds up. It's a little bit on the windy side, so I don't think I'm going to get the drone up here. Hey ho, I might try it, but I'm still a novice. I'm very much a novice. I don't really want to lose my drone on the first flight. So we'll see how it goes. But first things first, coffee, breakfast. This hotel's good, isn't it? Well, that's breakfast done, washing up done, started just tidying up a little bit, but before I did that, to drink my last coffee, before I do that properly, pack away completely, thought I might as well show you my kit. It's nothing special, but show you what I'm using and you decide whether it's what you want to go for, see whether it's worth it or not. So, starting with, what are we starting with? Cooking set. Basic cooking set. Not even sure where that came from, but that'll. So that's breakfast done. Just started packing away, cleaning up. I thought actually might be a good idea, just while I drink my last coffee, quickly show you some of my kit and what I'm using, and let you decide whether it's something you want to use. Or stove, I believe. So the stove, well, this is just crap, isn't it? It's still pretty windy, but I'm all packed up. Followed the code. No trace that I was there at all, other than the fact that my backpacks are still there. Obviously I'm gonna grab them and head back down to the bike. There's a few cars there now, so get that done. A little bit of a hike, a little bit of a rest once I've loaded the bike, and then we're back on two wheels. Let's go and explore Dartmoor. So that's it, back on the road. Happy days. Nice little view down over the hill. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That'll be the bells I could hear this morning from that church. So I've set the sat nav to Tavistock, I believe, 17 miles, 39 minutes ride. I'm not going to do it quickly, I'm just going to enjoy the roads. If I see a road that looks better than where the sat nav's trying to take me, then I'm just going to take that. Casual ride, enjoy the views for this morning, and then get to lunchtime and start making my way home. Might even take the long way home as well. I'm not in any hurry to get back. Be nice to have a bath and an early night. Good night's kip in my own bed, but other than that, no real rush to be back till tomorrow. Back to work tomorrow. The joys. This, I believe, is Princetown, Two Bridges, one of the two. Isn't this pretty? The shop on the green. I might be completely wrong, of course, it might not be Princetown, but either way it's pretty, isn't it? It might be Woolacombe. I think it is Woolacombe. Of course it's Woolacombe. Probably one of the prettiest villages in the southwest. Alright, so let's get a few miles done. Enjoy these roads, and I'm going to do that without you, I'm afraid. See you in a bit. I was still on my way to Tavistock, but I thought I couldn't leave you missing out on this view. It's windy up here, but it's lovely. Really chilled riding. Just had to navigate some quite narrow lanes, but with some appalling drivers. Obviously they're not locals, they're not used to driving these small lanes a lot of the time. There's going to be a lot of tourists, you have to expect that. It's just ride steady, ride safe, but enjoy the roads. Now, wouldn't this be a 360 shot if I had one? Again, you just don't have to ride them fast, do you? I like riding fast, but I like to take in the views as well sometimes. Just appreciate the beauty. Don't know where we are now. A little bridge, probably over the River Dart. Oh, well, that's pretty, isn't it? Back uphill. Pixie's Holt, I've heard of that. I remember going there as a kid. Now you can open it up out there. Enjoy the open roads. Not too much, because these drivers do tend to sit in the middle of the road, but then so do I, to be fair, until something's coming. Gives me a lot more visibility most of the time. Home with the Devon sheepskins. Well, and scrumpy cider. I like a bit of cider. Not really got any space to carry any. Hey ho. Coming into the village of Great Torrington now. Never been here before. Is it a village, a town? Don't know what it is. It sounds good. Don't know whether it's any very nice or not. I thought I'd head out from Tavistock. My batteries died just coming into Tavistock, so well, before I even got off Dartmoor, I think. Weather's been on and off, wet. Some nice roads out of Tavistock. I'm heading up towards Barnstable, South Moulton now, and with the intention of going to Woolacombe and coming back on the coast road, sort of North Devon, and then I'll work it out from there. I'll decide from there. I'll just set the sat nav to Woolacombe, go up the coast road, maybe get some drone footage if it's nice, if the weather's not too windy. Who knows? Just enjoy some nice riding. There were some lovely roads coming out of Tavistock. Steady at times because you get stuck behind the cars, of course, as always. But yeah, when you could open it up, they were fun. Obviously the roads are still a little bit wet and greasy, but I don't notice it on this really. But yeah, plan is now get to Woolacombe if we see anything else on the way. I don't know what road I'm on. Oh, I'm just a road from Great Torrington towards Barnstable, I guess. In 8.4 miles I'll go on to a B road, B3232. If anybody knows where that is, then you'll know where I am. I don't. I haven't got a clue where I am, but I'm loving it, as always. And here we go. This is the issue with the cars. They have to drive a lot slower, I get it, but 40 mile an hour around here in a car wouldn't feel like you were getting anywhere, would you? But that's the beauty of the pan. Bye. Corner now. This is what it's been all the way, just wet, misty rain, wet roads, 2 minutes, and then it dries up again. Let's hope it carries on that way, because I don't mind the odd shower. Still got my summer gear on, trousers ain't getting wet anyway. I have got over trousers if it gets really bad, but as I've said before, on the pan I don't really get wet legs. I get wetter when I stop than when I'm riding. Not in this sort of rain anyway. Down these roads and see you when I get to somewhere interesting. Not that this isn't interesting, these are great roads, aren't they? Not so much fun in the rain. Of course it's fun, always fun. This is quite a lot more rain than I've come across so far, to be fair. This is quite a lot of rain. Ah well. It's not cold at least. Slightly damping. Slightly moist. But as soon as the rain stops, keep the wind moving through me, it soon dries me out.
Right, get back to you in a bit. Well, I think Google Maps has had a think to itself and said, oh, you're on a bike, let's get you off the main roads. So this is the way to Woolacombe according to Google Maps. Tiny little lanes, up some hills. Not bad roads, I don't mind riding these roads. Not best of fun, certainly can't get any speed up. Car drivers are ignorant to say the least, and they haven't got a lot of space to pull in. It is what it is. It looks like it's riding across the top. I haven't actually worked out where I am yet. Well, 2.5 miles from Woolacombe. I thought I'd have seen the sea by now, but I haven't. Guess it's over there somewhere. It's got to be over there somewhere, isn't it? Not really drone weather, even if it was scenic and dry. Still pretty windy. Yeah, this is the back way to Woolacombe, guys. Anybody wants to ride it, just set Google Maps to Woolacombe. Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it? I'm not going that way, luckily. Maybe that's why Google's taking me all around the houses, because that looked a little bit chock-a-block there. Narrow lanes, camper vans, caravans, everything. So Croyd's that way. I've been to Croyd before. Been up there on the camper van. There's a nice little car park at the top. You pay some extortionate amount to park there. There's absolutely no facilities. Thank you. And you got your own private little beach to an extent. Not really, but it's quiet enough. Little surf club down there, if that's what you like. I think I just caught a glimpse of the sea. We got to be getting close, haven't we? If it brightens up a bit more, I may be able to put the drone up. These roads are still greasy. See, I'm back on the main road I was on. It must have just taken me away from the traffic. There's the sea now. Now I see it. Now I see the sea. I can also feel the wind. It is brightening up a bit, and that might be lucky. I might get the drone up. Might just be too many people there. Don't need petrol just yet, not at those prices anyway. So I'm going to get down to the beach, park up. I don't think I'm going to get an ice cream. I don't think it's quite warm enough for that. Maybe find somewhere for a coffee, and then it's time to start looking at going home. What a shame. Never fun when you're going home, when you're just getting going. Still, it's about the journey. Still got a journey to get home, and it's still on 2 wheels. See you in a bit, guys. So yeah, as you can see, Woolacombe was a bit of a washout. Shame, really. It would have been nice to get the drone out over the sea, but it's these things happen. We can't choose the weather. Coming out of Woolacombe now, set the sat nav straight to home, Somerset. avoiding motorways still. Hour and 3/4 rather. It's not too bad. It should take me over the Quantock Hills, over Exmoor and over the Quantock Hills a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get to see a lot. Certainly not going to be able to get the drone up anywhere today. This weather just seems to be getting slightly worse. Hey ho, it is what it is. Still on 2 wheels. I'm still happy. I'm always happy. Not being much of a twat really, am I? Doing things a bit sensibly this time. Ah well. Still didn't really have a plan when I left. I knew I was going camping on Dartmoor. That's all I really knew. Got some good riding in as well. I'm happy with that. I will now welcome getting home. Nice hot bath and a nice early night. Should sleep well tonight. It's a very pink building. Nice if you like pink. I'm going to get some miles, well, just as I say I'm going to get some miles done, turn the cameras off. It starts looking like it's quite pretty out here. Shame about the rain. I think I'll still turn the cameras off and get some miles done. I will see you if it dries up and looks nicer. I just pulled over on the side of the road. I needed to lighten the load, shall we say, and beautiful little spot, not a clue where we are. Went to record with my GoPro, the normal GoPro that I got on the camera. No, didn't want to know. I think it might have got a bit too wet or just battery flat, who knows. But I'll just wait for this car to go past. And I don't know what the sound quality is going to be like on this anyway, so hopefully you can all hear me. But I found this little spot. No wonder I needed a pee. The sound of running water. No, I didn't pee in the stream, if that's what you're thinking. I did pee at the other side of the road where I stopped. But isn't this pretty? So back on the road, quick smoke break, pee break, get back on the road. Let's go and have a look at the maps, see where we actually are. So this is where we are on the maps. Doesn't really show you a lot. That river is, now that's a stream leading to the River Brew, is that? I can't see it for the water on the screen. River, still can't see it. Hopefully you can see it, what it is, the river. Barl? Never heard of it. We're on the B3223. Coming up over Exmoor, sort of side shooting the coast a little bit by the looks of it. I actually wanted to go this way, but that's quite a long route home for me. It's a lovely ride on a lovely day. Down Linton and Lynmouth is great, very pretty. We'll do that with you one day, hopefully. I don't even think it's what you can see. I've never used this camera for this sort of stuff before. Hopefully you can see my screen there. But yeah, so that's the route I'll be taking across Exmoor. It's not actually taking me over the Quantocks by the looks of it. It's taking me into Taunton and then back through. I'll probably jump on the motorway once I get to Taunton. I know where I am. It's back on the road. I think this is a road to remember. It'd be nice to ride on a good day, wouldn't it? Get back on the road. We're not going to be able to do much helmet filming for a bit because I just had to put the battery on charge. Hopefully that's all it was. See you in a bit when everything's working properly. So got a bit of charge of the batteries now. Another quick stop. Still, as you can see, still not pleasant weather-wise. Car coming past now, so apologise if that gets noisy. It shouldn't do, because that's why I've used the mic. So I'm going to say my farewells now, simply because I've got too many camera problems going on, and I'm not far from home. The village before, where I stopped and chatted with the other camera, if it came out, that was just coming into Simon's Bath. If you want to know, so you know that now. Yeah, so this is the end of the story. Can you legally ride your motorcycle and wild camp on Dartmoor without getting any trouble? Well, I did. I think I did it legally. Did I bend the rules? Maybe. But I still backpacked on an expedition. I carried all my stuff to where I camped. I was 100 metres away from the road. I didn't stay for 2 nights. I only stayed for 1 night, obviously. Or more than 2 nights. You're allowed to stay for up to 2 nights, not more. What else did I do? Right, I left no trace. To me, that is the most important thing, is to leave no trace. Nobody would know I camped there. Even where a fat man had slept, you couldn't really see the crushed grass. And even if you can, that's acceptable, because that grass will grow back. I'm not killing it off. I think that's why they say only up to 2 nights, because obviously you're not killing any grass off. So is it pleasurable? Did I enjoy it? Yeah, I did. I did enjoy it. I didn't sleep as well as I could have done. Bike's been brilliant, hasn't it? Hasn't let me down at all. Yes, I enjoyed it. That's the answer to my own question. Recommend it to anyone, as long as you don't mind getting wet. Cold, possibly. If you do, pick some nice days. Be prepared for the poor weather though. Dartmoor, from my other experiences, can be very nice 1 minute and very, very nasty the next. So you've got to be prepared for it. Take a change of clothes, take some warm clothes, take some stuff that you might wear at the campsite. Yeah, overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Being at one with nature is quite an experience, isn't it? It's, what is it? I don't know. Clears the mind. Not that there was much in there to clear in the first place. Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm not actually that wet. I'm certainly not cold. It's quite bizarre, because it's not peeing it down, it's just that horrible misty rain that normally gets you really wet. I've only got a summer jacket on, so that lets the water through as much as it lets the air through. That's good. Not far to ride now. What's it saying? Just over half an hour? Wait, exactly half an hour. Oh, was that 35? Again, rain on the phone again. Just over half an hour. And I'll be home enjoying a bath. So I'll sign off now. If I've got any life left in the batteries, let's just do a little bit of goodbye riding. Keys would be useful, wouldn't they? Keys would be very useful. Let's turn the top box. That's what I thought. To be fair. Just going to ride home with you now, as far as it'll let me.